Hi guys, Levi and Simon coming to you from Three Dragons Sports Bar in Hoi An with our tips for round number 2 of the Aussie rules. Cracking round. Simon nearly with a perfect round last round, finishing top of the tipping comp
And
for the round.
first quarter up, Lions again, looking good, going to bring me home, and just fell away. That was miserable.
Yeah, I didn't quite go as hot. I only got 5 out of 9. I'll still take it for a round 1, but not great. We'll see if I can do any better this week. So I'll get into it. Later on today, we got St Kilda against Collingwood to start off the round.
Yeah, well, Collingwood haven't started the year well, but I think they got a couple of guys back in, and I think that Collingwood probably win this game. Just a little bit too much class coming back into the team. But yeah, this will be really interesting.
Yeah, I mean they lost to hungrier teams, I would say, but they didn't just lose; they got absolutely outdone by both the Sydney teams. So they're gonna have to step it up big time because the Saints looked okay against the Cats. I mean, both teams looked a bit sluggish, and the Saints lost a close one. But I reckon the Saints will be up for it, and they'll put up a good contest. And if the boys come out like they came out the last 2 games, I think the Saints might roll them.
So who you took?
I'm going Pies. I think I went Pies last week. I'm going to stick with them. I think they're going to get a win. Like, at some point, they'll show a bit of a reaction.
All right. So on to the second game. We got
it's Friday night footy.
Adelaide at home to the Cats.
Yeah, I mean both teams not very convincing round 1. I mean the Crows, I reckon
they came good though. They
okay.
started. That was their first game of the year. That they started off really slow in the first couple of quarters, but they came home. They came home well. So I think the run under their legs will do them. A really good thing, and
I mean, should be Walker back into the side after not travelling for round 1 on the short tour.
I've tipped the Crows to get a win here, just off the back of their second half and final quarter up against the Suns.
I think I'm going to go against this as well. I'm going to pick the Crows at home. I think they're going to be slightly quicker than us. We scraped past the Saints last week at home, and it wasn't convincing. We're still a bit off the pace, I would say, and we'll see. It might be a tough season.
Yeah, so moving on to Saturday's game, we got the Roos at home to the Dockers.
Yeah, I mean, easy Dockers.
Yeah, I mean, the Dockers did all right last week. They started off pretty slow and thought, they're not going to do much, but they definitely came home nicely. Travelling probably shouldn't be a worry for them up against the Roos, I think.
No,
so
fine.
Yeah, on the Dockers for this one as well.
And we got Hawks at home to the D's.
This game's going to be a good game.
Yeah,
like the Hawks are.
They're sneaky.
They're competing harder than what I expected. I've tipped the D's. I think that they got a few miles under their belt now as well. So I think they'll probably win this one.
Yeah, I was tempted to go for the upset there, but as much as I think the Hawks will upset a few teams, I think this week won't be one of them. I think the D's will get over the top of them. Close game, I think, at least for like 3 quarters or so. Then the D's might get over the top in the end.
Okay, so then we got Sydney at home to the Bombers.
Yeah, I'll rate the Swannies. I think they're going to get
good, aren't they?
Yep,
looking very good. So, at home, definitely Swans.
Yep,
all the way.
Then we got Sunday's games: Bulldogs against the
Suns.
Who
this is a hard game to pick, really. The Suns have they're coming off 2 wins there at home. Haven't had to travel. They've put in good effort. Can they sustain it? Can they get another win? Or are the Dogs gonna
Yeah, I mean the Dogs look pretty average in their first game. Their performance a bit.
They'll be better for the run last week as well.
They'll be a bit better. But
they weren't. First game or something last week, and so they struggled a little bit. Whereas but is there going to be any fatigue on the Suns, or are the
I don't
Bulldogs going to
know.
be fresher?
I'm gonna pick the Suns. I think that's kind of my little sneaky upset. I think the Suns will get one.
Okay, I have tipped the Bulldogs here. I see. I usually put my tips in on Sunday, and it looks like I have tipped the Doggies. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game to pick though. Suns are looking good though. Anyway.
They're right. Yeah, I think they're. And then
Sunday's game.
yeah,
Second game on Sunday.
yeah, Tigers against Port. Tigers looking a bit better than what I expected last week. Like after the first week, I thought they fought back well last week. Gutsy performance,
but
a couple of big ins.
I've got to tip Port though. I think slightly better team there.
Yeah, Port should get up, but we'll see how well they travel this season.
Yep.
And then the Guinea off the round, West Coast at home to the Giants. I mean, to be honest, the Giants didn't beat the Roos by as much as you would have expected. It was a bit closer game, but I think they'll get a comfortable win.
Giants are up there, with the Swans. They're flying at the moment. So yeah, got to tip GWS there.
Yeah,
to get a good win over at Optus there.
Yeah, there we go. That's our tips for the round. Let us know what you're tipping. If you want to join our tipping comp, links down below, down in the description below.
Good luck.
Good luck. See you next week.